Hello, this is Rosemarie Anderson speaking to you from my home in Oregon. I want to talk to you today about transpersonal research, and particularly what I call the big picture of transpersonal research, how we can include a vast array of research methods and metaphysical assumption to bring to the study of spiritual phenomena. I'm going to begin by reading to you from the late William Broad's and my book entitled Transpersonal Research Methods for the Social Sciences, Honoring Human Experience, published by Sage Publications in 1998. This is the book that founded the field of transpersonal research methods. From page 4. In transpersonal psychology, which studies and concerns itself with the issues of consciousness, alternative states of consciousness, exceptional experiences, trans-egoic development, and humanity's highest potentials and possible transformation. The tension between the subject matter of transpersonal psychology and research is strongly felt. Both students and practitioners ask whether it is possible to research the transpersonal without violating, distorting, or trivializing what we are studying. We maintain that it is possible to conduct significant and satisfying research on all facets of human experience, even the most sensitive, exceptional, and sacred experiences, but only if we modify our assumptions about research and extend our research methods so that they become as creative and expansive as the subject matter we wish to investigate. This was William Broad's and my basic stance, and still is. He died in 2012, however. So I would like to talk about this topic, what transpersonal research is all about, and the expansive nature in which we can bring research methods to the study of spirituality. The subject matter of spirituality is very complex. There are some phenomena that we can study more mechanistically using the subject-object divide of the Cartesian paradigm, which has basically motivated the natural sciences historically and the human sciences more recently. However, even in the natural sciences, things are changing. And in this chapter, chapter 1 of William and my 1998 book, we talk about the rationale for needing transpersonal research methods and base that rationale on what natural scientists have been saying, as well as human scientists and human service fields such as nursing are saying about research. That is basically that the old Cartesian divide, as I call it, between object and subject, no longer completely serve us. They are useful for some subject matters. They are extremely appropriate, but they're is essential to the nature of the phenomena in physics and astronomy and biology and psychology and throughout the human sciences, the need to use other kinds of research methods which allow for the full complexity of the experience in psychology or the phenomenon itself to be expressed in, say, physics or astronomy or biology, so that the fullness of the experience is articulated, or the fullness of the phenomena is articulated, whether it is in biology or whether it's in psychology. Having said that, I now want to go on and direct most of my comments to two articles by Harris Friedman. One was published in 2002 entitled Transpersonal Psychology as a Scientific Field, and the second, the role of science in transpersonal psychology in 2013. Harris Friedman creates a kind of straw man definition of what science is, and then says that transpersonal psychology needs to meet his definition of what science is, transpersonal science is. Well, I disagree with that, and so would William Broad, that it is necessary only to use methods which are cause and effect, hypothesis-driven, related. Harris Friedman very rightly proposes that these methods are useful and appropriate for transpersonal psychology, and we would agree. But there are other methods that need to be brought to the fore in order to study transpersonal phenomena, ones that are more in tune with the lived experience of spirituality, such as methods, that have been around now for a couple of decades in phenomenology. William and I also proposed our own methods and procedures in our second book in particular, which is entitled Transforming Self and Others Through Research, published by SUNY in 2011. In that book, we articulate a variety of approaches and procedures, methodological procedures, that allow such skills as intuition, direct experience, compassion, and mindfulness to be brought to bear within the scientific inquiry. In other words, what we have been attempting to do for now 20 years, actually, is to encourage transpersonal researchers and mainstream researchers to bring intuition and mindfulness and compassion directly into the research endeavor, not to separate our humanity, in other words, from the research topic. This is particularly important for the field of transpersonal psychology because transpersonal psychology subject matter is extremely complex and diverse and full and has a lot of variety within the experience itself. Again, phenomenology is particularly appropriate to the study of transpersonal research methods, research topics, and methods like now readily available and well articulated, such as narrative research methods and artistic research methods. And my own method, intuitive inquiry, allows for very in-depth, detailed, thorough examination of human experience. So the straw man argument that Harris sets up, defining what science is, and then assuming that transpersonal psychology needs to meet his definition, is of course circular. I want to go on and talk about the nature of spiritual experiences in general and why it is important to bring a wide range of research methods to the study of transpersonal phenomena.